You know, Doug, one time you asked me to show me the other tools that I've designed and built for the Demo-Dozer bucket. And I think you've seen this shovel before. But this is a lot more than just a shovel. The way it's designed, this point actually goes into the ground and back drags a trench for irrigation lines or whatever you need to do. It's an incredible tree planting tool. And because it's such a sharp, strong point, you can use it to do a lot of probing and lifting. I can get it up underneath concrete. It's a wonderful tool. I made this little, I kind of call it a hoe. And a lot of times it seems really insignificant, but with the extension on here, I use this for patting down dirt and getting it into really tight areas. It's at an angle, and I can, when I get up close to a house or working around an area, I can back drag and push and pull, and it just kind of tamps down really well. This was my my very first pick that I did. I just took an old pick head and I welded it on, and I kept breaking it because the machine is obviously too powerful for it, but I've re-welded it and it seems to be hanging in there. The big pick that I've got is so much better. This little tool right here is incredible. It doesn't look like much, but you put it on a 6-foot extension and I could tear a whole house down with that. You punch through a 2x4, you move it to the left, and you pull it out and it comes right out. Go to the next one, pull it through, and I've done it. It's absolutely incredible. It's sharpened on one edge, and these kind of give you something to pull back on. This right here is a sod cutter. I haven't got a whole lot of experience using it. I've only used it a couple of times, but it's got a blade on the back here so that when you set it down, it only allows it to go down so far, and then you back drag, and as you back drag, it pulls out a cut section of sod that just kind of rolls right through it. And you just keep doing it. You can keep rolling over, and then take it out, and then you just go pick up all the sod and haul it all away. Now originally, before I designed the receivers into my bucket, I built this unit over here, which doesn't look like much here, but it fits into the back of the bucket, and the bucket actually clamps down on it, and this went right out through the center. The Demo-Dozer, the divide in the middle fit right through that. So I had this, all my tools would fit in here. You know, it's an incredible idea. It's an incredible, simple concept that if you can get on board and really see the value of these tools, I think that just the concept alone is going to increase the sales of your bucket so significantly. I mean, people start getting ideas in their mind about how they can use these tools. I mean, right here, I've got a one-man landscaping crew. I mean, everything I've got here, I can replace 5 guys with just these few tools here. Add the rake back into it and the big pick, and boy, look out, I can do anything. All right, now I envision a lot of other tools. One tool that I think would be really, really useful would be a winch. If you could plug in a winch to the front of your Bobcat, then you can roll the cable all the way down a hill and use it to pull up logs and timbers and brush and all kinds of stuff. That would be an amazing tool. I'd like to have a different type of rake. I'd like to have a wider rake, one that plugs in on both sides and covers the whole extent of it. That way it'll act like a back drag rototiller. As it is, my small rake is incredible, but if I had one that was a little bit bigger, that would even be better still. You know, and the beauty of these tools is they're very inexpensive to make. It's just, for me, it's just scrap metal. But for you, you could make professional quality ones that really look good and just enhance the value of the Demo-Dozer so much. So I don't know what you're waiting for. I mean, I don't know, first off, I don't know why you put the receivers on the outside, because that changes the usability of it. I really think you need to put them back near the center. 2 receivers are really, really useful. I love the ones I have on my black bucket. John's got the blue bucket with the receivers on the outside, and I don't know if he even bothers with it because they're so far out. I think your concept of using it for a hay mover or some kind of a tool to pick up bales of hay, that's a great idea for one market, but you have to think of all the markets. You're kind of the farmer mentality, thinking about what's going on out there in the Midwest, and that's wonderful. But there are all these other specialized applications. There's landscaping, there's tree work, there's concrete, there's demolition, there's recycling, there's all kinds of things. And these tools can make a huge, huge difference. So, man, I sure hope you get on board with this idea.